Hey guys, happy 2014, and sorry for the audio quality and light quality of this video. I know it sucks, I apologize. I'm working on getting a new camera, and with my new camera will come more frequent videos, but until it happens, no. And that's probably honestly not going to happen for a while because I'm broke. College for the win. But this is an issue that I don't think I can keep quiet on for much longer because, well, actually, I haven't really been keeping quiet about it. I've been ranting on Tumblr quite a bit. But I figured it's time to make a video about it because I just don't understand it. I don't like not understanding. I don't like not knowing, and I don't like not understanding. Disclaimer, I know that probably not all conservatives think this way, but most of the ones that I've been exposed to have, and those are the ones that I'm addressing in this video. Let me get this straight. So you don't want birth control, and you don't want abortions. But I am 1,000 million billion% sure that nobody sitting in Congress made it through college a virgin because it's college, let's be real. So you either don't want people to use the same goods and services that you personally used, or you want people to rely on pure luck and God's good favor, which you don't believe they deserve in the first place because they're supposedly immoral. The only two outcomes left mean you're looking at a whole bunch of teenage and or unwed mothers who are then forced to become unfit mothers because if the dad's going to stay in the picture and she's left with the baby and her family isn't going to support her, she's not going to have any way to even attempt at trying to give her kid what you would call a quality of life because you don't want welfare and you don't want to raise the minimum wage. Which means that that kid gets taken away from its mother and put in with a bunch of kids in the already overloaded and collapsing foster care and adoption system. And then you don't want them to go to good homes because of dumb shit, including but not limited to the couple looking to adopt being of the same sex. And for all of you people who would be like, well, that's what child support is for, etc., etc., first of all, child support only really applies if the person who's paying child support has a steady job and or income. So, ignoring all the people who are actually unemployed, let's talk about the people who are getting paid under the table, which means that you're handed cash instead of a check or a direct deposit. I mean, I know it's rare to run into anyone who has a bank or doesn't have a bank account these days, but it's still possible, and there are ways to hide from the government, especially because with the sheer number of cases that they're trying to handle right now, they just can't catch everyone. So, what exactly is your end game, conservatives? What are you expecting? Because trying to force the world to be celibate is just not going to work. It's just really not. There's literally no instance in history ever of the history of the planet of any way of forcing humans to be celibate working. It's just not. Babies are going to come whether you want them to or not. I mean, that you being the greater general you, not personally parents you. I mean, a great way to curb that overpopulation problem is to let people get abortions if they want to. And if they don't want to even have to attempt that route in the first place, birth control. And if they don't want that, welfare or, jobs that pay more than $2 an hour if you're a waitress. Like, uh, there are so many issues that I can expound upon right now. Like, having been a host for TGI Fridays and doing significantly less work than the waiters and waitresses, I got paid more, technically. My paycheck was about $2 an hour, whereas theirs was, I think, 115, somewhere around there. Because there's no actual regulated minimum wage, I don't think, for people who aren't unionized in their jobs. So waiters and waitresses get continuously screwed because they had to tip out to the bartenders. Tip out means that they give a portion of their tips to the bartenders, and then they had to give a portion of their tips to every host who was on the door that night. And when I was working at TGI Fridays, it was very common to have 3 or more hosts at the door. And it's not very common to have people who are going to tip you more than $5. So if you only make $20 in tips, a portion of that is going to the restaurant, a portion of that is going to the bartenders, and a portion of that is going to the host and hostesses, each one that was standing at the door doing their job. That's not a lot of money, guys. So like, I don't understand what is the long-term plan here? I would really like to know. If someone could explain it to me, I'd be super grateful. That's basically all I have to say for right now. I will see you guys later, I guess, when I have a better camera. Actually, no, I'll probably see you guys before then because there will be some issue inevitably that I'm not going to be able to keep my mouth shut about. But until then, I will see you.